Alright, what's up guys? Thank you for joining my journey once again, and I'm excited because I have a big update for you guys that no one else knows yet. As you guys have seen, I've cut for about 5 weeks so far, and I'll continue to show clips of the transformations. There were multiple goals of this cut. One was to get crazy shredded and look great this summer. The other factor was that I wanted to reset. My previous bulk was taken way too fast, meaning I gained some more fat than necessary. It wasn't egregious, I still kept my abs, but I realized I could have bulked slightly better. The reason was I cut really low last cut, as you can see, and didn't handle the issue of getting back up to the bulking weight as effectively and slowly as I could have. Anyways, after 6 weeks, I've pretty much hit that reset, where I'm back to being pretty shredded. The plan was to cut for about 9 more weeks to get insanely shredded. Stage lean, alien, shredded, the best of the best. But then I thought about it. I still have a lot of room for growth. I've made some mistakes the last few bulks, taking a little too fast, not getting enough sleep, not taking certain supplements to maximize my health and performance. But now I'm locked in on that. I've gotten everything down. I'm getting 8 hours of sleep a night. I'm improving the quality of my sleep with nose strips, pre-sleep supplements, dark cold rooms. I'm taking more supplements for overall health and performance. Vitamin D, ashwagandha, fish oil pills, magnesium, and I'm more locked in on training than I ever have been. With that being said, I've decided I want to start a lean bulk soon. I don't want to cut for 9 weeks and spend this whole summer cutting, because I feel I have more to give y'all. And as a result, what I've done for the past week, and what I will continue to do for about 1 to 2 more weeks, is an aggressive cut. Very soon I'm going to post some videos on what I eat on an aggressive cut, because I've taken it up a notch by dropping the calories even more and increasing the protein and nutrients. I had to cut out a ton of protein bars and anything that wasn't perfect for my aggressive cut, because every calorie matters and I need to get my protein and nutrients in. So for the past week, and what I'll continue to do for about 1 to 2 more weeks, is I've dropped to about 2,000 calories a day, 2,000, 2,100, and I've raised protein from 240 grams to at least 250 grams per day. I'm also continuing to get healthy fats through my roast beef, guacamole, whole eggs. So here's my plan. I'm going to continue the aggressive cut, get it shredded as fast as possible over the next 2 weeks without losing muscle, because one way you don't lose muscle on the aggressive cut is you do it so fast your muscle doesn't really have time to lose, as long as your nutrition and training are also on point. So I'm going to shed off as much fat as possible to see how lean I can get really soon. And then after about 2 weeks, at the beginning of this summer, I'm going to start my lean bulk. Everything perfectly finely tuned so that I'm gaining maximum muscle with minimal fat. Of course, I'll accept some fat gain. As a natural lifter, it's important to accept some fat and accept the bulk, so that you can allow yourself to have maximum muscle growth. Because if you're focused on staying shredded, you're not going to maximize your muscle growth. So I'm going to stay lean for this entire summer while building up strength and building up some muscle. Then by around January, I'll be pretty bulked up. I'll have by far the most muscle mass and strength I've ever had. And I can be confident that I've given myself my best bulk ever. Then around January, which is pretty early to start a cut, I'm going to start getting shredded, and it's going to be pretty hardcore, as in no days off. Sure, maybe a refeed day here and there, but no cheat days, no cheat meals. I'm going to be dialed, locked in, and I will take this until I'm crazy shredded. I don't care if it takes me 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. We will see how shredded I can possibly get. It really shouldn't take that long. You don't want your cut to be that long, but the point is I'm not going to stop until I see how shredded I can truly get, how aesthetic I can get. I'll be more shredded than I've ever been in my entire life. More shredded than last cut when I had ab veins without flexing. So to reiterate, 2,000 calories a day, 250 grams of protein for a few more weeks. I'll post what I eat in a day soon. Then a very lean bulk, which I'll continue to post updates on. About weekly, I'll update y'all on the bulk. This summer, I'm planning on getting a lot more long form content out. Advice videos, what I eat in a day, day in the life. So stay tuned for at least 1 video a week this summer as I'm on this lean bulk. So you can see what I'm up to, what I'm eating, full sessions of training, and general advice and motivation, all of that. So that's my decision. I appreciate y'all being here. Get ready for this lean bulk, and more importantly, get ready for this next cut. I'm really excited for the YouTube content this summer. And if you want more daily content, check out my shorts. Appreciate you guys. Let's get after it.